Whoa, 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 whoa. 2 videos in 2 weeks? What the hell happened to the old Eryizo? I thought he was dead. Yeah, I'm not dead. Sadly. But Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon have been out for more than a week now, and it's safe to say that these games get the Eryizo stamp of approval. That means it's a good game. But anyways, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon brought about a lot of new changes from its predecessing games, some of which include new obtainable Pokemon and new encounter rates for Pokemon. And on the topic of encounters, there are a lot of Pokemon in these games that are really difficult to obtain. So I thought it would be fun to count down the list of the top 5 hardest Pokemon to obtain in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. For this list, I take into account how difficult it is to find the Pokemon as well as how hard it is to capture the Pokemon, so this isn't an opinionated video, this is factual. With numbers. But if you guys would like to, comment down below which Pokemon was the hardest to obtain for you. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. And with that being said, let's get started. Now the first Pokemon on this list is a bit of a cop-out, which is why I decided to put it at the bottom of my list. But there's no denying that Zora is a really difficult Pokemon to obtain. Why is there no denying, you say? Because of the fact that it's literally impossible to get this Pokemon. Zora is basically the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon version of Marshadow, and in order to get it, you're gonna have to wait until the event comes out. And knowing Game Freak, we're probably gonna be waiting a very long time. And as a side note, I really wish Game Freak actually did something with these events instead of just giving you the Pokemon. Remember Victini? Or Deoxys? Or the unreleased Arceus event? They used to try with these things, man, come on. Look, I'm not saying to create a whole new storyline for Zora or something, but please, just at least make a Ultra Wormhole world for it. Ranting aside, yeah, it's a cop-out, but still technically really hard to obtain. This next Pokemon will definitely make you want to rip every single hair off your body if you're trying to complete the Pokédex. Especially because this Pokemon is one of the most useless pieces of garbage to have ever been created in the Pokemon universe. I'm of course referring to the Peter Griffin version of a Pokemon, Castform. Now in Pokemon Sun and Moon, Castform was a pretty common Pokemon to encounter, being available in multiple areas with encounter rates varying from 1 to 10%. But in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they have made Castform incredibly hard to find. It still can be found throughout multiple areas of the game, but now you only have a 1% chance to find Castform through an SOS encounter, and you need to have certain weather effects active. That's a lot of obstacles you have to maneuver around, and it's just for a stupid freaking Castform. And not to mention that its catch rate makes life even harder for you with it having the same catch rate as Dragonite. Freaking Dragonite! All I can say is Castform is not worth the trouble. Have you ever heard of Ultra Space? Well, to go along with the fact that you can catch every single legendary from previous games there, you can also find some very rare Pokemon. One of which happens to be the super rare Ultra Beast Gus Lord. I mean, sure, if you find the right wormhole, you're guaranteed to encounter one, but finding the right wormhole is very difficult. Unlike Xurkitree and Kartana, you're gonna need a specific wormhole in order to find Gus Lord. In order to get one, you will need to find a level 4 Ultra Beast wormhole, and if you think that's easy, it's not. It's really fucking hard. But even if you somehow manage to find a level 4 Ultra Beast wormhole, it's not exactly guaranteed that you'll actually get put into the world that has Gus Lord in it. And on top of that, its catch rate is the second lowest out of all Pokemon, so there's no helping you there either. Gus Lord is just a pain in the ass to capture and is a much deserved addition to this list. Now these last 2 Pokemon are both really rare to find. In fact, I did the math and these 2 Pokemon are separated by just 0.01%. It's actually insane. The first of these two ultra rare Pokemon is capturing a level 10 Dragonite. Not only is this a 1% SOS exclusive encounter that can be found in one area, but you also have a 1% chance of encountering Dratini, which if you don't know, is the only Pokemon that can call Dragonite as a SOS. But there's good news and bad news. The good news is that if you use one of those special fishing bubbles, the chances of finding both Dratini and Dragonite increase to 10%. The bad news is that the level ranges for Dragonite vary from 10 to 66. Which gives you a 2% chance on top of that 10 or 1% chance of finding a level 10 Dragonite. And if you're wondering why I am so fixated on having a level 10 Dragonite, it's the lowest level. It's rare. But just because Dragonite is at a lower level doesn't make it any easier to catch. It's still extremely hard. But if you're looking for a challenge, then catching a level 10 Dragonite will certainly give you that. Well, if you guys ever try to get any rare Pokemon in Sun and Moon, then you'll probably already know which Pokemon is number 1 on this list. The hardest Pokemon to obtain in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is level 9 through 12 Salamence. Yup, in case you guys didn't know, on top of being able to get a level 10 Dragonite, you can also get a level 9 through 12 Salamence. And believe it or not, this Pokemon is even more difficult to find than Dragonite, because like Dragonite, Salamence is also a SOS exclusive encounter, but it only can be found on Route 3 and has a 1% encounter rate. And the only Pokemon that can call it is Bagon, and guess what its encounter rate is? Well, if you guessed 1%, you're right on the money, big doll. And if you do some math, that gives you a 0.01% chance of finding a level 9 through 12 Salamence. Well, if you can somehow find and obtain a Salamence like this, then there is no doubt that you are the luckiest person alive. So go buy a lotto ticket. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and let me know in the comments section below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and become an Eryizo today. And if you guys ever want to participate in any one of these top 5 videos, I will be asking for your guys' opinion a lot more on Twitter, so be sure to go follow me there. Links are in the description. I also will be updating you guys on when videos come out, so if you ever want to know at the earliest time possible, you know where to go. And again, if you guys would like to, comment down below which Pokemon was the hardest to obtain for you. If you want to check out the previous video I did, be sure to click the annotation on the left. If you want to see some Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon videos, click the other annotation on the right. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time.